Okay, so as you can see on the hardwood floor there is a black stain. This stain is due to this garbage compactor opening and closing. There's a flapper down here that keeps rubbing on the floor that's taking the clear coat off and the stain off. So we're going to fix this and I'm going to show you how I'll do that. So I'm going to take some hydrogen peroxide, this is 3%, and I'm going to pour it on the area. And I'm going to let it sit for 30 minutes. Oh man. Now that it's on there. So if you'd like, you can use a spray bottle for this. I didn't have a spray bottle, so I went ahead and poured it over since I kind of want to get this cleaned up. I'm kind of wiping away some areas, but dabbing it where it needs it. I'm going to leave this from 30 minutes to an hour, most likely probably an hour. This is a pretty dark stain. This is not a pet stain. This is just the stain from the bottom of the compactor rubbing on the floor every day that it gets opened and closed, and it took off the layer of the clear coat along with the color of the stain. So I could already see it's getting lighter. So we'll check back in about, let's say an hour. I'll check back in 30 minutes. We'll see what it does in 30 minutes and then we'll do another 30 minutes after that. Okay, it's been 30 minutes and this is what it looks like at the moment. I'm going to leave it for another 30 minutes and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to scrub. Okay, it's been an hour now and this is what it looks like, and we're going to start scrubbing to see if I can get most of this off, and then I'm going to probably use a sander to sand the rest of it off. I'm using this, one of these pads, to scrub away. Put some more on and scrub away. This is working really well. As you can see, all this area is turning the normal color. Coming off really well. Let's stand back and look at it from a distance and see. And it's looking good. We are using, this is Walgreens brand, the hydrogen peroxide 3%. That's looking really nice. Still areas that need to be scrubbed. Let's stand back and look at that. Okay, you could barely see the stain, but the stain is right in that area, right there. So we just have a little bit more to go. Okay, I've added more peroxide on here, and I'm going to let it sit again for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to come back. 30 minutes and I'll be back here. There's still this area here that needs it. But I think if it sits another 30 minutes, that's going to be really good. And we'll be back. Okay, so I have come up with an idea. Not sure if it'll work, but I'm going to, I have sandpaper on the bottom of this, but I'm going to put my sponge on the bottom of my sander, and I'm going to use it to scrub and put pressure on this. Well, that seems to work. I think I want to put a little bit more peroxide over here. There's an area over there. I think it's doing a really good job right now of removing that dark spot. We're pretty much almost done here. Let's take a look. Grab a sponge and wipe it away. That looks great. But I still see a little bit in here. So I think I'm going to take my sander and I'm going to sand this area. I'm going to let it dry before I do that though. And then I think I'll be happy with that. I'll give you an upper view. Looking good. In that area, it's pretty clean. So let's give it a little while for it to dry, and then I'm going to take my sander and I'm going to sand just a little area that I could see, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, here we are. It's dry now. As you can see, it's kind of a white color, so all the stain is gone. The dark stain is gone, but so is the colored stain. So I think we're good to go. I might, just to be on the safe side before I stain it, I'm going to go over it one time with the sander. And just to make sure that when I do stain it, I don't see any dark circles. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, here we go. Using the body layer. So that looks good. I think we are ready to go. So just so you know, I didn't really spend a lot of time scrubbing when I had the little green pad. I was only scrubbing for under 5 minutes and it came off pretty clean. And then I used the sander along with that green pad on the side, and that helped out quite a bit. But it didn't take very long to do this at all. And now all I have to do is stain it. So I've cleaned that workspace, and now I'll let it dry, and I'm going to go ahead and stain the area. Okay, I'm going to use Golden Pecan because that's the color we had our floors painted, and this is what's going to match. I'm just going to take my little damp cloth and I'm just going to rub in the stain. Looking pretty good. It matches really well with the rest of the floor. And I'll probably do one more coat because the guy that did our floors, I think he used 2 coats. So I will use 2 coats as well. That looks good. So there it is. We're going to do one more coat and then it should be done. I'm going to give it one more stain. Okay, this is my second coat. Here. And then I'm going to seal it. Okay, so I have a little toolkit at the dollar store. It comes with a roller, a pan, and a brush, and some gloves. I don't need the gloves because I have my own gloves, but you get the pan, the roller, and the brush. So I think I'm just going to use the roller for this and pour the clear coat on there. Okay, so this is what I'm going to use, clear gloss, polyurethane, fast drying for my clear coat. Okay, so let's get started here. I'm just going to use this little roller. Once again, I got this at the dollar store. I'm just going to roll the clear coat in that area. I'm going to have to do it twice. This is looking really good. I'm happy with it. Roller's working really good. Not bad for $1. That dollar store comes in handy, that's for sure. Saves you lots of money. So we're going to let this dry. We're going to come back and give it another clear coat after that. Okay, we are done here, and the area has been stained and sealed, and we are done. Much better than what it originally was. Alright, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and that little bell on the right hand corner. Click on it until you see all and have a fabulous day.